I guess almost 5 years ago now, we got a call in January or February asking for help on a farm-to-table dinner out here during South by Southwest. And we jumped at the chance, but we didn't know what we were walking into. And every year since, it's kind of gotten, not bigger actually, but better. We've kept the crowd pretty nice and small. And we've done really special dinners out here the night before the reunion every year. Possibly the easiest and the best ask I ever have to make is, hey, do you want to go to Luck and cook? It's real, it's like no one says no to that. As far as why Todd, there's a handful of chefs in Austin who are super committed to local farms and sustainable agriculture and also really talented cooks, and Todd is at the top of that list.
We get all of our inspiration from here. We start with the farmers. The whole inspiration for the restaurant was we were trying to figure out how to work with Central Texas farmers. Growing in Central Texas is not easy. The weather's all over the place. It's super hot in the summer. So we started the entire concept thinking, how do we make it easy on the farmers?
We started out at Boggy Creek and Eden East Farm picking produce.
So Boggy's been here since the early 90s. And before there was really this idea of urban farms, they were kind of one of the pioneers. People are able to come here and talk with them about, why don't you grow this thing, or I'm looking for this sort of stuff, and then walk the fields and actually collaborate with the farmer on what gets grown. We just said what grows well, and then we tried to go in that vein and kind of branch off. So these things grow well, why don't we try and grow more of that stuff? And then don't worry about it, we'll figure out what the hell to do with it eventually, and that's worked out really well for us. The mangrove snappers stuffed with crab and shrimp from a guy that we both know that's also named Ben, that drives up seafood from the Gulf twice a week for our restaurant. And so we had him pick out some really nice small fish. We boned them out and stuffed them. And then we're gonna wrap them in hoja santa, which we got at the farm, and grill them on the plancha.
We have pork from a farm in Yoakum, Texas called Augustus Ranch. And then the pork is a porchetta, so a deboned middle of a pig basically that's rolled up and rubbed with herbs and fennel and roasted over an open fire. I think for sure the first thing we always think about out here is cooking over a fire because we're out on the ranch. We don't need to build a fancy kitchen. We just need a fire and some simple equipment and great ingredients, and then we're gonna have a great meal.